Hello, my fellow Tana Mojo fans. Welcome to episode 23 of Coinflip podcast. I'm your host, Zekremaus. Joining us today, we have the infamous lead brain, Justin. What's going on, mate?
Oh, not much, bro. Not much.
Good
to be back.
Yeah.
Oh my god, an unnecessary.
It's been like a fucking almost month since last
almost.
Coinflip, and I haven't seen you in a fucking month. What's been going on?
Oh, not much. Work is work.
Every time, not much. You know, I'm working, I'm jerking, I'm having a bit of a fun time.
Oh man, and that is just like parties and stuff.
And as usual, we have Pearce E. Pearce E, how you been, mate?
Not too bad, mate. Not too bad. Good to be back on the podcast.
Yeah, I bet Justin won't fucking care. Drake's new album came out yesterday.
Oh, love
Scorpion.
it,
Fuck.
Awesome.
I've been listening to I've only listened to at least just over half of it.
Yeah.
He's 24 songs long, right? 12 of them are sort of hip-hop-ish pop, but they're really in a Drake sort of way, so it's good. 12 of them are rap, shut up. And then that's so good. The album's called Scorpion.
Yeah.
My favorite of the songs so far is Blue Tint. I still got to listen to the rest of them, but it's fucking so good. Drake's new album, Scorpion. If you guys haven't heard it already, it's pretty great. Well, not great, but really nice, solid music. Go have a listen. It's really fun to chill
And even
to.
if you don't want to buy the album, just give it a listen on Spotify.
Oh yeah,
Spotify.
that's what I'm doing, to be honest. I
Yeah.
already bought it. I bought it, but
Spotify.
I just Spotify.
Yeah, I
half the
bought
time
it as well.
because it's
but,
really
like,
convenient.
Who listens to CDs these days?
And I wish we were sponsored by Spotify, dude. A fucking $1 gets you 3 months of premium. I'm gonna do it tonight.
Dude, yeah, do it. Yeah, man.
Only $1,
Like,
3 months.
all
Boom.
that streaming.
No more
service-
ads. You can fucking skip everything.
Every streaming service
Yeah.
is just straight
AIDS.
up better than everything out there. Like the cost to what you get is ridiculous.
Nah, I'm fucking getting premium. Fuck that. That's
yeah,
awesome.
just go. Here's $1. All right, here's a premium for 3 months.
See, I wish
Yeah.
I wish Pandora was still around because I love Pandora.
Now, the big story this week, the story that's on everybody's mind, is Michael McCrudden. So for those of you who don't know, Michael McCrudden is a YouTuber who runs a show called Before They Were Famous. Have you heard of him?
No, I haven't.
Now,
But
he
the
is
concept of
infamous.
what they-
Yeah, it's pretty stupid. He is infamous because he makes like origin videos about YouTubers and celebrities and singers and shit. He's infamous for getting facts wrong. Like, I remember he did a video on Pyrocynical a year or two ago, and he got all the facts wrong or some shit. He did one on Sniper Wolf, that bitch, got all the facts wrong. He did one on Post Malone, all that shit, got some of the facts wrong. So he's infamous for not being very funny and, getting all the facts wrong. And recently, a rapper who I was familiar with but didn't really enjoy, come on guys, he's not the second coming of Jesus, he was okay, XXXTentacion.
Oh fuck, he's dead.
He was actually...
I was so confused when that news came
Yeah,
out.
he was actually he got he's dead.
What?
He got two-packed, but yeah,
He got-
I think it was a drive-by. I think it was assassination, some gang or some shit. But
some bloke
somebody,
went up to him and shot him.
yeah, somebody has killed X, and X is dead. X ain't gonna give it to you now. But
Well, not anymore.
I wish I could
We're gonna
name
get
some
a
of it.
complaint from Marvel.
Yeah, I wish I could name some of his music, but fucking I can't. I can barely name like fucking 3 songs. I didn't really like him that much.
I mean,
He was like he's crap Drake, basically. He wasn't even Drake. He's like a crap Drake sort of Ice Cube and Eazy-E hybrid, if that makes any sense. But he wasn't anything special. Like, as soon as a singer dies, people treat them like he or she was a god. Like, oh, we're gonna miss the music. Was the music good to begin with? Like, if Pink died, sure, sad, but I don't fucking care.
If Pink died, no one would be freaking giving a shit.
Actually, Josh would.
Josh.
Inside meme.
Oh,
But yeah, anyway, Michael McCrudden has made 3 fucking videos on before they were famous, before they were dead, on XXXTentacion. So he's getting a lot of backlash within the community right now. He's saying, oh, you're milking the fact that XXXTentacion died for views. He's made 3 videos going XXXTentacion before he was dead, before he was famous, before they were, whatever. So he's made 3 videos on him. It's jammed full of ads, by the way. And besides the mid-roll ads, in the middle of one of the videos, I've even watched the whole thing, in the middle of one of the videos, he does a self-advertisement for, like, an anti-smoking thing. Like, all that shit. But,
No.
So Michael McCrudden...
I want to go back on that.
Michael McCrudden is getting criticised... Oh, just a minute. Getting criticised heavily for fucking up and, milking X's death for all it's worth. Like, all the videos apart have, like, I think, almost 10 million views between the 3 videos. So that's fucked. And the fact that he's milking the situation of a guy who died, that he probably wasn't even familiar with, because I fucking didn't even care that much, let's be honest. Like, X was okay, but, he's no Post Malone, whatever. So the fact that he's milking this is kind of like, what morals does YouTube have? Because all the videos are probably monetized. Because, he makes this easy, sort of family-friendly, before they were famous bullshit, which I find so boring and dull. Like, I don't care, I'll just read the fucking wiki bio. So Michael McCrudden, he deserves every bit of criticism that's coming his way, basically. Milking XXXTentacion's death, to the point where 3 videos stretched out with fucking mid-roll ads and in-paid promotions within these videos. It's just like, fuck you, McCrudden. That's just dickish. Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, we also lost another musician on the weekend. We lost Joe Jackson,
Oh yeah.
Michael Jackson's
I
father.
really couldn't care less.
A lot of people couldn't really care less
I
because
fucking don't care.
he wasn't as well known as
And he was
Michael.
like
So.
90.
Didn't he abuse his kids or some shit?
No, he did. That was a fucking conspiracy theory. Don't
He was
listen
like
to that.
98 years old too, so it was just like, well, he had
I
a
don't really know
well-lived
about him.
life.
He did, and you know what? I'll be lucky if I get to freaking 98.
It's
Am I right? I'm getting a 58.
It's sad
Nah.
that he passed away.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's kind of like he was like 98 years old. I mean,
Yeah.
Come on.
I mean, yeah, a quote I've heard before. Sure, it sucks when someone dies. It's not exactly a rare occurrence.
Yeah.
Paul Walker, R.I.P.
Fuck that cunt. He made shit movies anyway.
No, that reminds me of 2 weeks back. I was
Sorry, I'm
delving deep into YouTube, right?
Yeah.
And I found a really fucking interesting channel, and I just thought to myself, how the fuck does this exist?
What is it?
Okay, the channel is called Nick the Smoker. Let me what kind of content do you think he does?
Chain smoking.
No. Well, kinda.
What's he do then?
He reviews cigarettes.
That's not too bad, you know. Oh, we're gonna be trying some Apple cigarettes, some red apple tobacco cigarettes, you know,
one
that
of the
shit.
videos I watched, I was just thinking like, the fuck.
So you can
So
get.
he reviews like because. Okay, so you know how here there's like you look at the packets and it's like fucking
Yeah.
all this health shit.
Yeah.
And it's like you know what I'm talking about. In America, they don't have that shit.
Oh.
So it's like this beautifully designed item, and I just think to myself,
They love cigarettes in America. That's
I
fucking.
just
They love it here as well.
Yeah,
so
but
it's
in
no
America, it's a massive smoking culture. Here, it's kind of a subculture because it's frowned upon.
yeah, because it's fucking bad for you.
It is bad. I mean, I hate smoking. Yeah.
The thing I don't understand is the government will say how bad smoking is for your health, but yet they
They got Joe Hockey smoking.
oh
as well.
my god.
Well, I
But
mean,
no.
politicians are allowed to do anything in their
let
free time as long as they don't fucking hurt anybody. Who cares?
No, let me give this to you. Right?
Spend your
So
Saturdays
this
how you
channel
want.
Was like one of the videos I watched. I was just thinking to myself, oh god, watch, and it was him reviewing Marlboro's latest cigarettes, which was like Marlboro Midnight or some edgy shit like that. And it's like and he was talking about how well designed the package is. He lights it up in his car, like you know in the food review.
Legit food review.
So basically, get a food review, but replace it with some
In a car.
scrawny dude smoking.
You should not smoke in a car. That's fucking dumb.
Yeah.
Joe Hockey's my spirit animal.
So basically,
Yeah, and
I'm
he was
gonna-
talking about how smooth the blend was, and I was just thinking like,
fucking hell.
the fuck?
So I'm gonna assume these guys' videos are demonetized. Most
I
of them.
don't know.
Because if it's not fucking family friendly, YouTube's getting more cutthroat. So it's not like fake, clean,
but it's
fuckboy Jake Paul vlogs, you know, you're demonetized. Like, if you're not fucking Raska, I'm like, hey guys, you're irrelevant. You know, you're irrelevant. Here's my fucking Lamborghinis. You know, here's all my fucking women. Here's all my money. You're irrelevant. You know, if you're not Raska, or some fucker.
You need Little Tay, boy.
Lil
You
Tay?
need Little Tay.
That cunt got it,
Lil
is like
Tay.
not even there anymore.
Fucking Little fucking Tay.
Do you know how that ended?
No, fucking.
Well, basically, her mum, Lil Tay's mum, was like, it turned out that they were fucking around and that she didn't own the cars that she was quote unquote flexing and all
it
that
was her
shit.
boss.
All that shit, and then she got fired, you know, some shit. She came out and was like, wait, this is just a regular girl just being a dickhead.
This is a regular person just flashing.
Yeah, and of course you got retards like Jake Paul and irrelevant Rice Gum just fucking going off and doing all
Yeah,
this gay
I've been
shit.
to Harvard. Where's Harvard?
South America's.
So yeah, I know that. It's just like, oh, I've been to Harvard. Harvard's my place.
Yeah.
That was funny. It's just like the response was, "Where's Harvard?" I don't know. Harvard.
Pretty cool nonetheless.
Fuck.
You know, it's funny, like, as I said before, with the culture of, like, you know, a singer dying, like, I didn't give a fuck about Paul Walker, still don't, but when he died, everybody was up in arms, like, oh, he made the best movies, oh, masterpieces. I'm like, no, these are boring.
It was because it was so unexpected because they were planning on making 4 other Fast and Furious
I'm
movies
sure you could say the
together,
same thing
so-
about fucking Ryan Dunn, or fucking, who else died? You could say the same thing about
David Bowie.
David Bowie and all that. It's
Yeah, but
unexpected,
no-
is it, though?
Yeah, but David Bowie was getting old.
Yeah.
And his time.
Yeah.
had come. And have you
He wasn't even that old.
No, did you listen to the album Black Star, the album that got released on his death?
Yeah.
Holy fucking shit! He was aware death was coming for him.
Yeah.
He was fucking aware.
It wasn't
He
even...
knew death was coming for him.
It was actually pretty good, to be honest.
Yeah, Black Star's great, especially Lazarus.
I like
Lazarus is good.
He's old as shit, like,
Oh,
I
man.
was into Space Odyssey a lot when I was a kid for some reason.
Space. Goodbye, moon.
all that crap. But, you know, no, I appreciated him, unlike others. But the good thing about Drake's new album, Scorpion, is that I don't want to sound like a hippie douche, but it goes back to his roots in a sense that it's like, holy fuck, this has, like, vibes of not only his past albums, for example, Views and all that, years-old albums, stuff like that, but it actually has a point to it. Like, I'm not saying I care about the fucking subtext in music, it's a nice little thing, but, you know, if it's obnoxious, if it's pandering, it's just that. But in this, it's kind of like, the music is just, it's chill music, right? Like, you know, God's Plan was a hit.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
part of the album.
I love the parody.
Shut the fuck
The
up.
Minecraft parody.
Shut the fuck up.
Creepers. There's a
Kill
lot of
yourself.
creepers.
Just kill yourself.
Hey, you started that. You're the one who sent it to show me, and I was like, oh.
Good lord. Yeah.
You sound like you want to die, to be honest.
Well, I've been sick the past...
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I've had to shit it. Fuck.
Stop checking on
That actually was not on purpose. The past 3 days, well, I guess 2 days before yesterday,
Yeah.
I've been fucking having the shittest days ever. I got like, you know, fucking, my car wouldn't start, and then I was sick, and it was just AIDS.
And the fact that you rammed your car up to a friggin'
Shut the fuck
gutter,
up.
and we had to change it to fucking
Shut the
tire.
fuck up.
Wait, what?
Oh,
Yeah.
great, now the
What
public
happened?
knows.
Yeah, that happened yesterday.
Didn't you see the chat?
I heard that your car was fucked, but I didn't hear.
Yeah.
It's not fucked, it's fine.
We had to get Mr. W to change the
No,
tire.
no, no.
This cunt didn't know how to
What
change
the fuck is wrong with you? Me and Walshy were the ones who changed the tires. You did jack shit.
It does not
You
take...
sat... You're a retard. You sat on the fucking tyre on your phone looking like a dumbass.
It doesn't take...
What do you mean Walshy changed it? Me and Walshy changed it.
It
You
doesn't
cuck.
take 3 people to change a tire.
Get
Why would I
cancer.
help?
Fucking hell. Holy shit.
When I'm like, pissy, get off the tyre. It's my only spare. You're just like, ugh, I'm gay.
Bazinga.
Get... Ah! Get AIDS. No, but fuck you. Stop exaggerating the stories,
Oh,
man.
I love the Big Bang Theory.
Oh!
Look at the fucking top.
So, the Big Bang Theory...
Pierce, you filled me with fucking chromosomes just then. I don't want to go back to this gay shit of Big Bang Theory.
Okay,
Well,
moving on.
No, but
Okay.
anyway, yeah, it cost $200 because I got it retinted as well because apparently the frame was $210 fucking dollars.
Holy shit.
You know, tires replaced, whatever, all good.
And that's why I drive a junk car. If it's damaged, I don't give a fuck.
Well, if it is damaged, it's not like you have to pay for it.
Yeah.
No, we're not going to repair it.
No.
Oh.
It's just like, basically, if it still works, we use it, but then the moment it, if the engine, fucking dies, it's like, fuck it, we're done.
Is that why it's
Yeah.
covered in scratches?
Yep.
Hey, it
I
doesn't
got
have as
told.
many scratches as my car. My car's got that many scratches on it.
That's because you're a shit driver.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Bazinga.
Well, I mean, that's coming from someone who wrecked their front tire, I'm guessing.
Wrecked their front tire, wrecked their door, broke down twice. I've had a bunch of
door.
incidents.
Yeah, I know.
No, me.
Oh, your door.
Yeah, I know. That's what, so it's kind of like, well...
I am not a good driver, really, but, you know, I get there. I get to point A to point B, and on
I
weekends,
get
point
there
C.
alive.
Mate, you passed your test. You got to be a good driver to
First
pass your
time,
test. Yeah.
dab.
Oh, that was cringe.
Driving test was actually alright here.
The
So.
driving test, I actually think it's great for the younger generation who are going for their PCS
They're
now.
gradually making
Who
it
have
harder.
who have to do their perception.
Oh, that was fucking easy.
What do they do in America? Do they just
Some
they just get
homosexual
like
test.
they get a learner's permit
Yeah.
and then
They just have to
go
fill out
for
the
their
hours.
test?
I don't... Like, every country has a different standard for driving,
Yeah,
which is kind of terrifying.
yeah.
What's stopping you from not driving at all, waiting a year, and then just forging all the numbers?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
I like in the UK and America where they don't even have to. They don't have P plates or anything. They just as soon as they go for their test and they pass, they're
That's
a full
it.
licensed driver.
Yeah, but that's why the UK has such fucking high degree of the percentage of road accidents
Wait,
is
is that
massive.
the UK or the US?
Both,
UK.
I think.
No,
it's
US,
UK.
US is different, but
Yeah.
UK.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's why their fucking road accidents percentage is so fucking high. It's like 59% or some shit.
Yeah.
Like bloody hell. Like bloody hell, that
It's
is
pretty
that's
bad.
bad.
It's still pretty bad here, but not.
Oh
not
yeah, but
to
I
that
was just
point.
like
Yeah, but-
30 something
Yeah,
percent.
but in Australia, on average, it's
And, you know-
1,500 people die on Australian roads.
Yeah,
every
so
year.
when I say like 30, I think it was 34%, maybe even less. When I say that, not all of that is death. It just could be car accidents in
Fatalities,
general and all that.
accidents,
If it's a fatality, if it's just a regular car accident,
And-
you know, insurance is exchanged, all that shit.
In America, it's like 34,000.
Something like that, yeah.
On American roads.
Yeah. But, you know, I don't know, you're driving to Sydney or some shit, not only have you got to keep the speed limits up, but it's kind of like, You know, I don't fuck anything up. There's a lot of cars on the motorway.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And the way our road works, like, we drive on, like, America's, like, the opposite.
We
man.
drive on the left.
That's why I always make sure if I go to Sydney, well, it's very rarely, but when I do, make sure it's a weekend. Don't go during the weekday because the amount of people who are going to work in Sydney driving up, it's fucking painful.
Using pancakes in the rocks right now.
Oh yeah, true. That was a good experience though. Pancakes in the rocks.
That's
but
fucking dope. Oh, those poached eggs are the fucking tastiest shit ever.
Were they?
Yeah, I'm
Sorry,
getting them again.
You didn't get pancakes. You got.
I got
you
one
did.
pancake.
Yeah, you did. That's right.
I just had a nice English breakfast. It tastes like fucking awesomeness.
Yeah.
Pure awesomeness.
Yeah.
Oh
Mm.
man.
It's just the perfect breakfast for me, you know, a bit of bacon, maybe a hash brown, some eggs. It's just fucking, I feel like I'm ready to take on the day, fuck up the niggers, you know.
Alright, let's talk movies.
Why?
I literally haven't seen.
You
Well-
literally would not stop saying, "Oi, Liam, let's go see Jurassic World." Oi, who wants to see Jurassic World? Jurassic World? No, it looks boring. Get
You
AIDS.
went to go watch it.
I saw it by myself, and I was very impressed. Very impressed.
I was not impressed with the last one.
And shut the fuck up.
All the originals, for that matter.
The originals were amazing. I love the originals, but if you look at like
No.
the cinematography in the originals and the amount of technology they had back then, and compare it to what they have now, like the thing I love about this new one is that they brought actors like Jeff Goldblum from the old. What did I say?
You said Goldburn.
Oh, shut the fuck up. Who cares?
My name's Jeff Goldblum.
People know what I'm talking about, okay? They brought him back, and the thing is, he didn't have a big role. Like, he was more... there was one scene in the movie, not going to spoil too much, but where he's kind of... there's like a court case where they're trying to decide whether they're going to let the dinosaurs die, because there's a big volcano that's going to erupt.
Wait, and they need a court case to decide that? The dinosaurs, let them die.
Natural selection, mate.
But the dinosaurs, they're not, like, exactly the friendliest creatures in the
Yeah.
world.
And then I stayed back for the after credits, and there's going to be another one, obviously.
No.
I'm not going to spoil too much about the after credits, but no, I really enjoyed it. A lot of people have been saying to me, "Oh, how can you get the movies by yourself?" Or it's not one of those movies. It's like the people I talk to, they say, "Oh, it's one of those movies where I'll wait till it comes out on DVD because it's not a movie I would go to the movies and see." Yeah. But honestly, I really recommended it. It was amazing.
Well, if I saw it, I'd probably hate it. So, but
Hey,
you know, more.
Don't be a hater. Don't be a hater. Okay, you can't.
Are you saying you can't criticize and disenjoy
There's
films?
one movie that's coming out, and I so want to watch it.
PC, what's your concept of criticism? Do you like criticism?
I can take it, but
Good.
criticism. Yeah, me and criticism don't get along very well. But
No, you need to learn to get along with it, mate.
Well, hold on a second. What are you referring to? Are you?
So, if I criticize a movie that you like I've just done, I haven't even seen it, but you know, the Jurassic Park franchise in general, you get triggered, don't you?
I don't think you can criticize it when you haven't seen it.
No, I've seen all the Jurassic Parks except this new one.
Yeah, exactly. So
I'm talking about the older ones.
So the old ones,
They're
okay,
kind of dull.
well, you can criticize that, but I think
Yeah,
you're criticizing the new one. But
you know, they're okay, but they're not amazing. Like, you're overselling it, man.
I don't. Well, I got to. As a dinosaur fan, I've got to oversell it.
But okay, but that's not you
They're
being
good,
honest.
but I wouldn't say they're, like, mind-blowing.
Oh,
Yeah.
I prefer the
They-
new one.
The fucking, I don't know, original Star Wars, they're more or less mind-blowing. The Lord of the Rings, you know, The Godfather.
No, I wouldn't, like, the original Star Wars are really good.
Oh.
I wouldn't say they're mind-blowing.
Alright, they're dated, for sure.
Yeah, they're dated.
But they're still very fun to watch, like, you know.
Yeah, I'm not...
It's simple fun.
Yeah, they're fun to watch, but at the same time, it's kind of like... Compared to, like, what has been out since, it's kind of like, well... It doesn't hold up. Like, it doesn't... Like, it's still a good movie, but it just doesn't hold up.
Yeah.
The thing I like
Like,
about
the older effects.
Oh yeah, they've dated for sure, but they still look good. For example,
The pacing.
I personally find like the effects in the fucking original trilogy, and that came out in the fucking 80s and 70s, late 70s. I find those effects better than the fucking shit and clean fake crap from the prequels, to be honest.
Yeah.
Which is early 2000s, late 90s. Just because everything just looks so stupid in the prequels, you know. I hate the prequels so much.
I'm getting sick of Star Wars in a way.
Yeah, all fatigue. I knew this was gonna hit.
Yeah,
That's why I fucking dislike Marvel movies so
When
much.
I saw Solo, I was
Yeah.
like,
I like to
Fucking
point-
Ant-Man
I like
and the
to
Wasp.
point out, Star Wars, there's literally only been like 3 new Star Wars.
Yeah, but when you
movies
release one
released,
every
and
year-
everyone already hates
Well,
it.
no.
hold on a
And
second.
Marvel is like 18 movies.
Force Awakens,
strong.
Last Jedi.
Marvel's different. Marvel's
Rogue
not
One.
one franchise. It's a massive super franchise.
Solo.
Marvel's a brand. Star Wars is more of a
Yeah,
franchise.
sorry.
Yeah. But like general audiences, when you release one a year, you're gonna get annoyed and pissy and cunty about everything. But no, it's kind of like Marvel's different. They're a brand which has franchises under the belt, and they all come together for one big battle in Infinity War or whatever. And that's what makes that work, even if a lot of the movies are fucking boring, dull, and lifeless, and very predictable.
Then I announced the title of the new Spider-Man movie.
What?
Far, Far From Home or some shit.
Far, Far From Home, yeah.
That sounds like
That
AIDS.
doesn't make sense.
It does not make
I'm
sense.
so confused at like what they're planning.
Hopefully it'll be less like generic.
Like,
than
I know
Homecoming.
there's other movies coming, but then Kevin Feige straight out came out and said, oh yeah, any movie that is going to be made is going to be set before Infinity War.
I've never heard of
Which doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I've never heard of the villain Mysterio anyway. I can't remember
You're
who
kidding?
that
You've
is.
never heard Mysterio?
I've
What
heard
the
it, but I can't think of.
I don't know what it is either, and
Who
I don't
it
want to
is.
know because I don't like indulge in trailer after trailer and shady set photos and going after all the gossip and the
Wait a
rumors.
minute, so wait,
it
Spider-Man
just
will
spoils
fight
and bores me.
Mysterio before Infinity War? How the fuck does that make sense?
You know what? It's better
I'm
not to ask.
assuming the time frame is like very tight.
It's gonna confuse me.
Ah! Tom Holland's a good Spider-Man though.
Did you just jizz in your pants?
Yes.
A little bit.
It was that Thursday Thursday night.
Oh yeah. No, he wasn't out Thursday night.
I was fucking sick.
You should have been out.
I was
Thursday
sick,
night.
cunt.
It was lit.
I was sick again, cunt. Also, Hello Harry, the place we went to, undisclosed location, so we don't dox
Shit
ourselves.
restaurant.
No. I thought the hot dog I had was fucking bong. Like, as in, it was really good, 8 out of 10. But, like, everything else, Walshy the retard, just like, oh, all the sweet potato fries. No! Who makes sweet potato fries? They taste like purified
I ate
AIDS.
there on Thursday night.
You went
I
there?
thought it was pretty good.
With your family or?
Yeah, family.
Yeah.
We went there Friday morning, Friday
Friday,
lunchtime.
yeah, about lunchtime.
And I'm like, this is alright, but I probably won't come back here again unless I want that hot dog, because that hot dog was quite good. I had the... Fuck, what was it called? The Dirty Harry hot dog.
That's my one complaint about the place.
I wanted to get the break...
I found the food really good.
Oh yeah,
however-
and the menu was so tiny.
Yeah, the menu was...
I like the aesthetic of the place, but what's that mean when you got jack shit? You gotta... How do you think
Yeah,
you
but the
salted
thing
caramel?
is, think of it this way. Is it better to have a menu with 80 fucking items or a menu with, like, say, 10 items?
80 items.
Well, not really.
Well, actually, that's overdoing it. I'd say 30 is probably the ideal choice. So you got, like when we went to Lone Star, undisclosed location, that's mad because, it's got...
Can
like-
we go to Lone Star? Fuck, I want to go to Lone Star.
You gonna go there right now? Let's go.
Fuck it, why not?
Fuck, we were going to undisclosed location, though.
No, we're going to. You know where we're going, so we're not going to.
The
disclose
nigger
it.
club. There, I said it. Fuck, doxed.
Oh man.
But yeah, in general, I'd say that I'm very picky with restaurants. I'm not a connoisseur of food. I'm not like a critic with food.
See,
or
I'm not
anything.
picky with
My
restaurants.
one criticism of the restaurant was when I was
I
having
get
my
chips,
burger,
I'll be happy.
I was having the Oz.
I didn't even try the
Aussie
burgers. I
burger.
just had a hot dog.
And the thing is, by the time I got to the end of it, my burger was like all soggy and ruined because I had like beetroot and it was all
I don't know how they
runny.
cook it. It's like a weird early 2000s aesthetic they got going on. But I had the Dirty Harry. It was just really messy but really enjoyable, I guess. Like hot dog with like a nice soft bun. The Frankfurt was a little undercooked, I swear. It was covered in mayonnaise.
I thought you said you weren't a food critic.
I'm just talking about what I had, mate. It was covered in mayonnaise, fucking mustard, ketchup, and it was just slopped all over the place. Like, you saw it. My hands were fucking covered in mustard and all that shit.
Mustard and grease
And I'm like, I wanted to get the fucking fries with fucking potato. No, I wanted to get the French fries, which was covered in bacon and cheese. But while she's like, oh no, let's get this shit fucking...
fries.
Yeah, I wanted that. That would have been nice and fattening. But, and then while she's like, oh no, let's get the shitty herb sweet potato fries.
Why did he?
And they were
why did he want
8.
to get the-
I don't know. You both got them actually.
Yeah, I got them too. They were the cheapest thing on the menu.
Yeah. Let's stick to undisclosed location instead of undisclosed location. Hello, Harry. So yeah. I'd go back, but not in a heartbeat.
Nah, not really. It's one of those restaurants where you go for the experience once and then you probably never
Yeah,
go
yeah,
again.
yeah. Well, I mean, I like the hot dog, so. However, doesn't really matter because you enjoy yourself. I'm happy. I'm really easy to satisfy.
Oh.
Chips and gravy, boom. I'm on cloud 9. Fucking love it.
While she was getting triggered because I said that
You were getting triggered all day.
they predominantly in America they predominantly put mainly mustard on their hot dogs.
Yeah.
He's like, no, they don't. I'm like, yeah, they do.
It's mustard.
Mustard and ketchup.
And then you just played No You for like 20 minutes straight.
Yeah, I know.
No,
While she also got very triggered when we remember yesterday when we said that we were gonna go to Wilson's Holden.
Yeah. No, that
And
was
he
Josh
didn't.
who got triggered.
Oh, that's right.
Because we said we are going to go to undisclosed location.
Yeah, to get his tires fixed.
Yeah. That was pretty funny.
Fix my tires, mate.
Yeah.
We'll pay you.
No, I suppose that's right. So, fuck, not much has been happening in the YouTube landscape as of late. Like, it's kind of like broad shit. Like, unless it's like you're keeping up with the biggest names in the game, which I try not to do because it's all like fucking FaZe Banks, Logan Paul, Jake Paul, I don't know, Zoella, Rice Gum, irrelevant! You know, just fucking going off and making the shittest, fakest, cleanest, clickbait, Lance Stewart type fuckboy content where it's like, you know, oh, we're playing Fortnite, fucking Fortnite headshot compilation. Did I do this in my vlog? Question mark, question mark, question mark, tick in the title, red arrow in the thumbnail. Yeah, but you know what's sad about all this Fortnite shit that's blowing up on YouTube? The game's so big now, like, it's Minecraft big. Remember when Minecraft was, like, the biggest thing in the world?
Yeah.
And that still has a solid player base, but, like, Fortnite is, like, almost as big as Minecraft now. It's fucking massive. And, and as you know, with that, you're gonna get quick clickbait everywhere. Like, I saw this video from lmaoo, who's, like, notorious for, like, one of the, you know, biggest Fortnite clickbait. He's like, Iron Man in Fortnite? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Yeah. No, you goddamn idiot. Watch the video and he just...
I'm calling Thanos.
Don't call Thanos at 3 a.m. All these clickbait aids. You need to tick in the title, a little red arrow in the thumbnail pointing to like fucking some superhero. Be like, this guy added to Fortnite? Question mark, confirmed 10 million views. Boom, easy, done. And he makes the shittest like content imaginable. He's like, hey guys, I'm lmaoo here. Today we're going to be playing Fortnite again. And even though this is clickbait title, I'm going to be talking about what's in the title for about 2 minutes. Then the next half an hour is just going to be, you know, regular Fortnite content. Hope you guys enjoyed. Smash that like button, turn on notifications, subscribe if you are new for more lmaoo content. Niggers! And it just kind of boils down to AIDS.
You just fucking stepped on my foot, cunt.
Good.
Good. You've got fucking...
You and your massive friggin' elephant feet.
Ooh. You and your fucking elephant ears.
Oh, elephant ears. At least I can fly away from this.
Oh yeah, Dumbo's been made into a real movie.
That looks like AIDS, I don't care.
You just hate Disney movies.
I just hate everything. I hate Marvel, I hate Disney. I hate everything.
Well, the reason you probably hate Marvel is because they're owned by Disney.
No, you dumbass. I dislike Marvel because their movies are boring and generic. I don't actually dislike them, I'm just saying. I'm pointing out the facts and why I dislike them.
Oh, come on, I bet you when you were a kid you used to love Marvel.
No, I didn't. I was... It's more of a, like, you know... I guess I used to really like When I was a kid, I was like, you know, Top Gear, Pokemon, or Lord of the Rings and shit like that. I never cared about superheroes, to be honest. Mainly 2012, the market was like, hey, look, it's a new Batman movie that was pretty good. And then it's like, oh, here's a fucking Avengers movie. I'm like, oh, this is alright, but I don't see what everybody's raving about.
If you look at the original, like, Captain America...
It's so boring.
Look at the difference in just everything, like the way the suit was made. Like it legit looks like
a Halloween costume.
Looks like he's wearing fucking tights.
Yeah.
Like a classic.
Or from like First Avenger.
Yeah. That shit was pretty funny.
Oh god, that like the costume changed from that, but then from like Winter Soldier onwards, his costume got heaps better.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, I mean, Marvel just, you know, the costumes are fine. It's just, you know, when they incorporate CGI badly, when they do weird shit, when they do, not shady tactics, but, you know, just kind of boil down the same origin story or, you know, sequel every once in a while. Like Ant-Man and the Wasp, who the fuck's going to see that?
Me.
A lot of people are going to see that.
You're an idiot.
Because think of
it. It looks so boring.
It looks so funny. The
part when doesn't. Marvel humor is so fucking bad and unfunny.
When they're in the intersection and the guy in the van, he's like, "What's up?"
That's funny to you. That's funny to you.
Yeah, I love that.
Holy shit. Bazinga! Ha! Get AIDS.
It's only funny when I say it.
It's not funny.
The thing is, like, it's got to do with
the humor's awful.
Recognition and it's so.
I suppose everything can be consistent. Yeah, it's consistent and everything's unfunny, but I don't like that.
No, this is not about consistency. This is about like the brand Marvel. Regardless of whether or not the movie's coming out or not.
Well, the
like,
point
Marvel is still gonna make money.
Ant-Man fucking bored me to tears. It's such a lot of
Marvel movies now. A lot of them have a big comedy.
Yeah, and the comedy's always so bad.
Well, Ant-Man's a bit more comedic than.
Yeah, it is.
Every other.
So was Thor Ragnarok.
Yeah, but that was just.
Thor Ragnarok was a bit more goofy fun.
Yeah.
That was the only Marvel movie
Deadpool.
fucking ever that's had decent comedy. That's different, Deadpool.
No, it's not.
That's
It's
X-Men.
a Marvel movie.
You're an idiot. That's Fox. That's the Fox X-Men universe.
Fox is now owned by Disney.
Yeah, but that's
get gay.
No, you won't let me finish.
No, that's not.
Shut the fuck. That's in the Fox X-Men universe. That's a completely separate universe and it's made by separate people in a separate company. I get it's Marvel. But it's a separate, not parent company, but regular company, Fox. And the movies are at least different. That's why I fucking love Logan so much. It's like, I rewatched it again. It's like, oh, fuck, that's awesome.
Logan wasn't funny.
It didn't need to be funny. It wasn't that the point of that movie wasn't to be funny. It's not a generic Marvel
I'm just
movie.
making it because we're making a reference of what Marvel movies had like a.
That movie actually had a point and a finish and an end. Marvel movies just kind of a weird blur of colors and explosions and unfunny humor.
So no, no, Spider-Man.
Yeah, one thing I found funny in one of the Deadpool 2 teasers that came out with Logan, it actually had, in one of the scenes where he's running, there's a poster in the scene that has Logan on it.
Fucking hell.
Is that the one where he changes into the phone?
Yeah, he goes in the phone booth and changes.
Just when I see all these mindless drones laughing at the shittest jokes ever. Oh, well, I am Spider-Man. That's my fake name. Okay.
Have you seen Incredibles 2?
Yeah, it sucked.
What'd you think of it?
It was fucking a 5 out of 10. It was so bad.
See, you'll never see Liam going to see an animated film. Because he always goes about, I hate anime, I hate animated films.
What the fuck?
Well, no, you gotta specify.
Why did I say that?
There's different styles of animation.
Alright, I really enjoyed, I don't know, the How to Train Your Dragons movies. I thought they were great,
Oh, I fucking hated those.
I saw the first one, that was it.
I fucking hated them.
I thought they were great. But, I'm alright with animated movies, but if it just doesn't interest me, all these gay Disney princess films or some shit, I'm not gonna watch it.
I would love to be a voice actor.
Yeah, of course you would.
That would be awesome. How awesome would that be as a job? If you can do impressions or voices.
Yeah,
and stuff.
I suppose that'd be cool.
Like I said, listen to what Troy Baker said.
Yeah.
In an ideal world, I'd be like a Roger Ebert kind of guy, less fat.
Yeah.
Because before he died, he was just a massive critic.
My favourite voice actor would be Seth MacFarlane.
Oh yeah.
I love him. He is awesome.
I hate Family Guy, so I can't speak. He's alright guy though.
Oh yeah, I forgot to ask. We haven't had one, but E3 is coming going.
Yeah, I guess we'll talk. This is what happens when we don't record for a fucking month.
It's good because it means there's so much to talk about. It means they're not gonna just be
stagnant and repeating ourselves.
Yeah, like Marvel movies do.
Holy fucking shit! We've at least mentioned Marvel.
I'm sick. Let me just.
No, he's the one who brought up Marvel, so we can blame him for the reason why we always talk about Marvel.
Because you're defending them and you're saying, "Oh, they're so cool and fresh and original."
Funny, I reckon they are.
They're
original.
not funny. They're not original. They're not good at all. A fucking Marvel can suck my nuts.
But then you'll go, oh, they probably.
Yeah, but if you use that,
it'd be like sucking on a Tic Tac, though. But.
Fuck, that's a good Marvel joke.
You say that, but then every time a new Marvel movie comes out, you go see it.
I don't, because all my mates want to see it. And when it came out of Thor Ragnarok...
We're not peer pressuring you to come. We say, do you want to come?
Yeah, but you're like, come on, bro, we'll just see a fun movie. This one will be different. I'm like, whatever. I see Thor Ragnarok. What did we see fucking last time?
Infinity War.
Before Infinity War.
Black Panther.
All that shit. Black Panther.
Black Panther was boring.
Fuck Black Panther. That movie was AIDS. I will never watch a lot of that shit again. It's so boring. It's so generic. The characters, villain shit. The characters are just annoying.
It was better than Batman v Superman, but it was still boring.
I'd honestly rather watch Batman vs Superman just for the
kill yourself.
consistently dark, boring tone.
No, Batman v Superman.
At least I like Batman. Yeah, I know it's boring.
Let's break away from Marvel and superheroes. A movie that I'm really looking forward to is Creed 2, the boxing movie with Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah, it looks alright.
Now, did you guys see the first?
No.
Yeah, I did. I loved it.
It was really good.
One of the best movies of 2015, for sure.
And because I've recently been watching all the Rocky movies. Because
none of them, only a few are good, but they're fine. They're really
I liked
enjoyable.
Rocky 5. I reckon Rocky 5 was my favourite. The one where he fights is he the Swedish guy?
Yeah.
The blonde Swedish guy?
Is that the one where he loses? I
No,
haven't watched
Ivan.
Ivan.
Ivan's the Russian.
Yes.
Ah!
Not Swedish.
I would.
That was really cool. So, I'll go see Creed 2.
Because then he killed, this guy was
He killed what's-his-face,
Ivan
dad.
killed his mentor, I forget what his name was.
No, Ivan killed. What's Creed's? What's the main boxer's name in Creed?
What, Sylvester Stallone?
No, Sylvester Stallone is mentoring.
Sylvester Stallone, who plays Rocky, is mentoring the guy who I fucking forgot his name.
And he was the evil guy in Black Panther.
Yeah, Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah.
Who does Michael B. Jordan play as?
Oh, I can't think of his character.
So that's weird, transitioning from a good character, good protagonist, to a shit villain.
Yeah.
Huh. That's alright.
You can't be playing good characters all the time, though.
Yeah, but, the villain is just I hate it when a lot of Marvel movies are hey, it's the main character, we'll break away from this immediately, but it's the main character, and then the main villain is just the evil version of the main character.
Yeah.
Hey, it's anti-Black Panther. Fuck off, Marvel. Anyway, E3 happened. PC, did you pay attention?
No.
Oh man.
Well, E3 is
I
a gaming convention that happens every year.
Okay. No.
And a lot of it kind of blurred together as like, oh, boring games being shown off, but there's a few that stand out.
EA's conference was so grovelly.
What did they announce? They announced like Battlefield 5. No, they announced that beforehand. Anthem. They pulled some shit from Battlefield 5. Like, oh, we're putting a man on the front cover now. Let's
It's a
sell.
woman.
Yeah, but then they were like, oh, the premium edition's a man.
Controversy.
You know what was gay? Do you remember when Battlefield 1 came out and there was like a version you could pre-order that didn't come off the game?
Wait, what?
Yeah, you paid $100 and something for like to pre-order Battlefield fucking 1, and it was a version of the game you pre-ordered from some certain retailer in America. It only came with a hardened case, a statue, DLC codes, all this gay shit. Didn't come with a copy of the actual game.
You're fucking
Yeah,
serious?
EA got a lot of shit back then, but like now, hopefully they'll just dial back a bit. Like the whole BioWare thing. Like, BioWare can suck a dick.
If Anthem fails, BioWare's dead.
BioWare can suck my nuts. They've proven to be like... The people who work at BioWare are arsehole SJWs now. And one of them was like, oh, I hate white people. Fuck off and just do your job, cunt.
No, dude.
No one's paying you to pander.
Yeah, mate, look. If Anthem fucks up, EA is going to destroy BioWare.
Yeah, fuck BioWare at this point. Fuck EA too, but I'm just saying BioWare's pulled some shady shit.
I know, but BioWare's been like really good.
Consistently good, I suppose that's true. I guess...
Think of it, their first real cock-up was Andromeda.
Yeah.
And if Anthem fails...
Well, not their first cock-up. I can name a few that you wouldn't care about. But, you know, other than that Mass Effect was fine. Well, I suppose that wasn't entirely BioWare.
Mass Effect 3 was probably their, like...
Mass Effect 3 was Mass Effect 3 was a great game, but the ending, as you said, was kind of like what you get three choices and they all just kind of blend together as the same shit. Like it's blue explosion, red explosion, or purple explosion. You know that shit. Or was it some red, orange, green? I think.
And each color represents something different.
Yeah, and then like, you know, I mean, I suppose it doesn't really matter. It's like, oh, you know, which people survive, which people come out of the Normandy at the end of it. Like, come on, something bigger than that. Mass Effect 2 was like, oh, you die. Mass Effect 1 was like...
Mass Effect 2's opening is Shepard dies.
Yeah. He dies at the end of 1, sorry. But yeah, I mean, BioWare, I don't really have much faith. Video game companies, I don't know why, but they come off so scummy, even compared to, like, film directors and shit sometimes. Like, because they can get away with so much shit, you know, like, whether it be microtransactions, cutting people off because of their race and all that. It's just annoying to me. But, like... There are a few standalone moments this year. You might not care, but Nintendo, they showed off a new Super Smash Bros.
I've got to be honest with you.
Yeah, I understand.
I don't see innovation in Smash Bros.
Well, innovation has never been about really any games in Nintendo or EA or E3 or any of that shit, really. They just kind of show the same shit, but new Super Smash Bros, I'll buy it because I love Smash Bros. There'll be new content, returning maps. Every character that's ever been in Smash Bros. Ever is fucking back and looking cooler than ever.
But that's one of my criticisms of.
Yeah, they're not doing much. But
yeah, that's the thing. Like,
yeah, but you said Call of Duty was innovating. That really pissed me off. A few casts ago. I'm like, how the fuck are they innovating?
I did say that, but however, by that I mean it's like it's trying to change itself.
No, they're not. They're removing features that were already in there. Taking away content from a franchise is pretty lacking in originality in the first place. Like, let's be honest. Well, I mean, if you want to talk innovation, Smash Bros. Will probably.
How would you change Call of Duty for better?
I honestly couldn't tell you. That's up to the developers, and I don't think that
How are you saying that if they could keep in the campaign? The campaign costs like probably millions.
Yeah, well, I mean, who cares? Let's say that they can use that millions of dollars towards a better multiplayer, something like that. But
so
what is innovation? I mean, you could get away with the bare fucking minimum and say, hey, we're adding 5 new game modes in this new system or some shit. That's the most they could do. That's
mode is fucking stupid.
Yeah. I don't give a fuck about Battle Royale. Fortnite bores me to death. I don't fucking care.
Yeah, but the whole idea, it's like Call of Duty, the real reason people buy Call of Duty is for the multiplayer.
Yeah.
No one gives a shit about campaign. And stop saying people give a shit about campaign.
People do. And I'm not going to stop saying that because as stupid as the campaigns are in Black Ops 3, World War 2, fucking any of the games, as stupid as they may be at times, people care. People hope for a better campaign. People hope for them to give a fuck once in a while.
Relevant campaign?
I know.
Was
consistent.
Probably... I'm gonna say Black Ops 1.
Yeah.
Maybe
none of
Black
them.
Ops
No
3.
Call of Duty campaigns ever have been great. None of them. They've just been good, mediocre, or just plain fucking bullshit. Which I feel a lot of the newer ones are.
The last relevant one was like Black Ops 1. That was because of like just. How
at least 10% of 20% of the player, 15% of the player base buys it because of the campaign. Whatever, doesn't matter. I suppose they can add more shit.
And that being said, too, it's like there's so many other games out there.
Yeah.
Like, given that we're not game critics,
I suppose.
we don't have to buy every single game. Like, if you're frustrated that Call of Duty doesn't have a campaign, then don't buy it.
I'm not going to buy it in the first place. I'm just telling you my thoughts and why I'm not going to buy it and
Besides,
why I dislike the franchise so much. Well, at least now, anyway.
I always just buy Call of Duty for the zombies.
No fun
That's
aspect.
it. And that's it. Like, I don't care. Like, I fork out $100 and more.
Well, for me, who doesn't
for
like
just the
zombies and
That's
hates
it.
lackluster campaigns, the fact that they're there is an inclusion. That's not a selling point for a lot of people, but I'm just saying the fact that it's there shows that they still give a fuck. The fact that they're taking away content, whatever, no innovation, who cares? I think we droned on enough, so E3, what else happened? What caught your eye? Besides, like,
Last of Us
Part 2, I'll probably get that.
Holy shit, that's gonna be dark.
It looks pretty cool.
It's gonna be dark.
Yeah. Why are there lesbians in it? I'm
give a
looking
shit.
forward to it. I think it's going to be cool.
All I know is, it's
But
going to be
how do you...
dark
For one of the
and
most...
Ellie is gonna be scary as fuck.
Oh, yeah.
She's gonna be
One of
scary.
the most profoundly, I guess, one of the most highly rated, most successful, and I think pretty gripping, fun, good stories in a video, great stories rather, in a video game has been The Last of Us. So how do you top that? You have to approach it very carefully. If they pull an Incredibles 2 and just play it safe, I'm gonna be pissed off.
The thing is, if they did make, because the thing is, Last of Us 1
Ugh.
was the first Last of Us was more of a
I played through it, fucking loved it.
father-daughter journey.
Yeah.
This one, the new one, is more about hatred and revenge.
Why?
I don't know.
Is Joel?
Yeah.
Has Joel been in any of the trailers?
Yeah, he was in like the first teaser trailer, like where
Well, the one
Ellie
when
was
she's
playing
singing.
the guitar,
When she's singing.
and then like there's the man who walks in, and then the following line is, "What are you doing, kid?" And it's Troy Baker's voice, and everyone just goes fucking nuts.
Yeah, I think Joel will probably die. I don't know what's
I
gonna
want
happen.
Joel to die.
What? I like Joel.
Joel is not a good person.
Well, he's not a good person, but you know what he's been
not.
through, mate?
Yeah, I know, 20 years of hardship.
Yeah, but anyway,
But at the same time, it's like a way to redeem his character.
yes, is sacrificing himself or
Yeah,
some shit.
sacrificing himself for the betterment.
Or you could pull an unpredictable twist and Ellie sacrifices herself for him.
But Joel is alive,
Mm.
but... I don't know how
Yeah, he's
long
definitely alive. He didn't die in the ending of Last
Well,
of
no,
Us.
no, there's a
Oh,
point.
did you see like there was a? Alright, you go on. Sorry.
I was going in the parts they showed of the new one. It's
Yeah.
there's a point where one of the characters mentions to Ellie, "Oh, your old man was going off at me." Who else is Ellie's old man? Fucking Joel.
Yeah. Did you see like the original? There was going to be an alternate ending. It would have been the regular ending as well, but there's an alternate choice for The Last of Us 1 that got cut.
Oh yeah,
Where
and
you-
they're singing.
No. You leave her behind and they actually kill her and get the cure.
Fuck.
It's darker because you're forced to pretty much leave and escape with her.
Yeah,
In the first
I
game.
gotta say that ending. I did like that ending.
I loved it, but it's like,
No.
what if you got a choice? What would you choose? I'd personally choose to fuck you, I'm out of here.
Okay, no. Here's a better.
But the
question.
fact that the choice would have been
Better
there.
question. What did you actually in the final choice where you go to grab Ellie?
Yeah.
Did you like kill all the surgeons?
Yeah, I killed them.
That's the funny part. That is not mandatory. You don't have to.
I just like
the
killing
amount
people.
of people that actually do it is terrifying.
A long time ago on this podcast, I said I enjoy killing the villains. I enjoy killing people who are like just meant nothing to me in games, and it's fun. No, you're dead.
Days Gone. Days Gone looks interesting.
I guess.
Yeah, I guess, but who knows? It's very intense. Like, so let's put it like this: the moment the
Yeah.
horde gets you, you're fucking gone. You're gone.
Fuck. Was there a new Resident Evil shown off, or I'm
Yeah, there was
misremembering
Resident
that?
Evil 2 remake.
Yes, there's a remaking 2, which is one of the most critically acclaimed ones. I really enjoyed 7, so I'll fucking be down with that. I'll buy it. You
Cyberpunk 2077.
Don't care.
Are you serious?
Nothing's clicking for me. I'm like, okay. Dude, it's like fucking Sonic Forces. Nothing's clicking for me, and then it ended up being shit. But maybe it won't.
Well, I mean, but I mean, a lot of people are criticizing the fact that it's a first-person shooter,
Yeah.
which is kind of like.
Why wouldn't it be? Everything fucking is now.
Well, no, it's a mixture of
Cyberpunk Battle Royale. Dun-dun-dun.
It's a mixture of first-person shooter and third-person view.
Fair enough, mate. Like, you looked at some Persona dancing in the fucking
Oh,
graveyard or some shit that you
yeah.
really liked. What's that? Is it a...
Persona 5 dancing in Starlight and Persona 3 dancing in Moonlight.
I'm so confused. So this,
You shouldn't be.
they're making a sequel to 3
It's not a sequel.
and 5 at the... What?
It's not a sequel.
What? What
It's
kind?
a spin-off.
What?
They kill shadows via dancing.
So is it a DDR game?
It's a dancing game.
But how do you control it? With a PlayStation controller or do you
With the
use...
controller. I want to dance.
Okay.
Look, dude, just watch gameplay of it.
I'm getting AIDS.
It's amazing. Look,
But anyway, it's like, you know, E3 was alright this year, but I found it pretty lackluster. Like, I don't know, Pokemon Gen 1 remake, whatever.
Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
Gay. It's like Roman now, isn't it? Like, they went from Greek. Okay, Greek. So
they just want to. I don't know why they keep going backwards in time.
Oh, fuck no, we're gonna get Assassin's Creed.
I can't see their logic.
Well, if they keep going back in time, we will eventually get Assassin's Creed Caveman.
Oh, no.
Assassin's Creed Caveman. That'll be pretty funny.
One thing I found funny with it is, I was watching Yahtzee Crowshaw's commentary on it, that he always does. And then he was making a comment on Ubisoft, and Ubisoft was like, for the first time in Assassin's Creed history, you can choose to play as a male or female character.
Who the fuck
and then
cares?
his response was, did you not see Assassin's Creed Syndicate?
But it doesn't matter, man.
I know, but the point stands that it's like, why are you boasting a feature that literally existed several games ago?
Yeah, pretty stupid. But like, with that, it's kind of like Assassin's Creed's been dumbed down for me. Like after playing Origins, I'm just like, I'm not even gonna get Odyssey. That's the point I've come with.
I haven't gotten. I've got Syndicate, but then I'm just like, this is so dull and boring.
It is dull, but it's better than Unity somehow. Like if you stick through it, it's actually got a coherent story, and the gameplay is, you know, Assassin's Creed. So whether you're willing to jump on that.
Unity really burnt me. I was like, fuck you.
You 100%ed it. That was your choice.
I did not 100% Unity.
Oh, was that Aaron who did
I
it?
think it was Aaron or Jay.
Fucking hell.
I can't remember who did.
But
The only reason I got was because we were like, yeah, the multiplayer is going to be good fun.
And it wasn't.
And it was the worst fucking thing in the world.
Oh, it was boring, and there was a reason Ubisoft's having the fucking worst year of their lives in 2014. Besides the Stick of Truth for South Park that came out, what, fucking Watch Dogs?
It was the big three blunders that are for Ubisoft was Watch Dogs, which was just overhyped.
Yeah. And then there was Unity. I think that's
Unity
it.
was
I think
just
that's it, actually.
buggy and glitchy and overhyped.
I think that's
terrible.
Rogue?
Rogue was actually pretty good.
Yeah, Rogue was fine when it came. That
Rogue
was on.
Was fine.
It was because it was on 360. It's because I think they had trouble transitioning to next gen with Unity.
Yeah, but I think the big criticism was that when everyone was like, "Right, we're getting 2 Assassin's Creed game this year."
Yeah, but like the problem with Unity is it's not fun. The characters are not fun. There were too many glitches when it came out. You understand me?
Yep.
But like here's the thing. I forgot what the thing was. But here's the thing.
And then following up, Crew was released.
Crew. I never played the Crew.
Crew is.
PC, did you enjoy the Crew? The Crew 2.
Oh, the Crew 2 is coming out.
The Crew 2 just came out. It's out.
It just came out.
No, it's in beta, isn't it?
It just came out. Well, I just saw IGN did a game review of it. And
You're kidding? Oh.
It's out. I don't really care. You guys enjoyed it. Whatever.
I don't know.
And then
I got like a Lamborghini and like Crew 1 and I just stopped playing.
The big disappointment for 2014, surprisingly, wasn't from it was actually from Bungie of all people, because they made pretty good Halo games before then. Destiny, Destiny 2. I want to make an episode on Destiny eventually. I have fucking so much to say.
Purely on Destiny?
So much to say, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Which PC you might be a bit bored on, but I have so much to say.
No, just I haven't played it.
Okay, well I don't want you sitting in silence as well.
Well, at the same...
I don't want you to be bored.
No, Destiny 2 is having a free weekend on PlayStation.
Don't bother. Don't bother.
A free weekend.
It's Destiny 2.
I kind of want to download it to see how bad it is.
The story is better. I reckon you like Destiny 1. You're not gonna look.
I hated Destiny 1 because I'm just.
You loved it.
I loved it.
Me and you spent like weeks grinding that shit.
When it first came out, I loved it, but then towards the end, I'm like, wait a minute, this is the fucking same shit over and over again.
Well, you're gonna feel that to a more extent. It's more repetitive, but it has a better story. That's the only positive I can say.
It has a better story. Doesn't mean
it has a pretty good soundtrack. Like the original score for Destiny is fucking amazing.
Yeah.
But like beyond that, what's gonna grip you? The fucking Crucible, the
story. The multiplayer, I would say, was very enjoyable.
Yeah. Of course, but like, I didn't like.
Because with me, I played as basically a warlock gunslinger.
Okay.
So basically, I had one of the best exotic weapons at the time, the Last Word, and basically every time someone went to verse me, I just gun them down in a few rounds.
Well, I played for a bit of multiplayer in Destiny 2, and then I just did the story of Destiny 2. I'm like, this is boring, and I hate when IGN or GameSpot's like, oh, this is gonna be the new update and DLC that fixes everything. No, it's fucking not. And here's the thing, with Destiny 1, a lot of the time in Destiny 1, this was years ago, mind you, but like, I couldn't get jack shit because it was like, you do a raid, and then some other asshole would take the prize and leave you pretty much in the dust. Guess what? You're not going to be able to do another raid for a while. Yeah, granted, they fixed that in Destiny 2, but I can't be fucked.
I've never done a raid.
It's fun, but you're not missing out on much. You go play...
Because I couldn't organise couldn't organize it.
Yeah, it's really not worth it. But like, go ahead and play Destiny 2 for the slightly better story, which barely is still a story. That I think the villains
what
are
really annoys me about Destiny.
Nothing fucking happens.
No. Aside from that, is like especially Destiny 1 did this, but I hope Destiny 2 is probably going to do this as well. But you know when Taken King came out?
Yeah.
Everyone was like, "This is the DLC that
Fixes everything," and then it did.
That annoyed me because it's just like, not only did I have to fork out $100, then I had to fork out $35 for 2 additional DLCs, which are lame.
It's stupid.
Then I had to get a third DLC.
The DLCs were short and overpriced as fuck.
Rise.
I played through all of them. All of them. I played through all of them. I was a schmuck. I played.
King came out, and apparently Taken King fixes everything because it like
It
replaces voice
didn't.
actors
That's a
and
fucking
puts
lie.
in better characters. And I was just like, you're basically asking for nearly a $200 game.
I really want to do an episode on this, so we're gonna stop now. But I will say, fucking hell, Destiny has scammed me. I really have a lot to say on it. We're gonna do a Destiny episode eventually,
But fundamentally, it's got solid mechanics, but it's just...
Can that keep you gripped for that long?
No, it can't.
Exactly. It's with Dark Souls. I fucking loved it, and I'm shit. I can't even beat Dark Souls 2. I beat the first one barely. But like, without a solid story, just roaming around looking to kill shit and get stronger. But I like that game. It does something that Destiny doesn't, and that's called immersion. Immersion with something like Dark Souls is just really good, because, you know, you're getting stronger, you're getting more souls, you're killing monsters, you feel like a fucking walking tank, you're invincible. It's pretty cool.
And then a giant wolf comes along and
kills
your
you.
heads off. Fuck.
Alright, boys, thank you for watching episode 22 of the Coinflip podcast. We'll see you when we see you.